What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Today I'm joined with a special guest.
I'm Crystal.
You better recognize her because she's been in a few videos before, but this is actually my first time meeting Crystal, so hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Crystal. Yeah, so she she drives in Los Angeles, California for Uber and Lyft, and I wanted to talk to her about her experience because I know a lot of you guys drive in LA. This could also apply to people who drive in big cities or thinking about driving in larger cities. So I'm just gonna ask her about her experience. So before we get into that, do you want to tell them what to do? It's like a...
Oh yeah, go ahead and follow us on the YouTube channel, Rideshare Hub.
Yeah. Subscribe, that's what she means.
Subscribe to the channel and like this video. That would help us out so much.
Shout out to Starbucks. Sorry, I didn't get you one.
It's okay.
Okay, you can have my old one from yesterday.
I have one of those.
Alright, so how long have you been driving in LA?
So I've been driving in LA for about a year and a half.
Okay, a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. How, like, what's your favorite thing about driving in LA?
My favorite thing about driving in LA...
Wait, first of all, do you drive both just for Uber or for Lyft?
More recently, I've been driving for Uber and Lyft.
Okay.
But I still prefer Uber. It's busier for some reason.
Yeah.
So, the best thing, or my favorite thing about driving in LA is the consistency. So, once I drop off a rider, I already have a rider lined up, or, you know, I'm only waiting.
Does it get automatically applied to your, like once you're doing a ride, do you get one added to your queue?
Yeah, I mean, it pops up, so within 5 minutes of me dropping off my passenger, I get the next rider.
You get a new one, okay, I have to ask, the traffic, what's that?
I have a lot of patience, so traffic for me is not like terrible. I can sit in traffic and be okay.
I hate waiting. Like, if I go to a coffee shop, for example, and there's a line, like, I'll sit down on my phone until the line goes away. And then once...
Oh my god.
And then once there's no one there, then I'll run up really quick.
But then you're still waiting.
Yeah, I know, but at least I'm, like, sitting down doing something.
Well, you're driving and waiting. I mean, it's a
I don't know. I can't stand traffic. So... Yeah,
I can stand it.
What do you do?
Patience is key.
Do you listen to music, or what do you do? Like,
I listen to music. I'm really a person that can get into my head. So I mean, I'm just like doing my own thing. I'm in crystal land sometimes. If I'm not talking to the passengers, I'm in my own head.
Yeah. So actually I did have somebody reach out to me. I think he lived in like Minnesota or something, and he's moving to LA.
Big move.
In April or March, so in a few, like 6 months or something. And I guess what advice would you give to somebody who's coming from a small town to LA, Los Angeles, or even this could apply to somebody in like going to New York or going to Chicago, but specifically to LA, like what kind of advice would you give to somebody?
I would say the people are different, so be aware that the people are going to be a little different.
What do you mean by that?
Like...
Because, okay, just so you guys know, I don't live in LA, but I live pretty close, so I come to LA a lot, but I'm not, like, a local LA person, so I know LA people, but...
And so what I mean is, like, people... You just gotta get a feel of them. Like, you know, there's a lot of business people here in LA, like the working 9-to-5 job goers. Some of them are a little, you get the feeling that they're a little rushed.
Yeah. Like
they're in a hurry. But then there are a lot of other people who are like kind of easygoing and stuff. It's just a little different here. I don't know exactly how to describe it. I mean, I don't get a lot of superficial people. However, there are a lot of superficial people here. It's just, as long as you're nice and you're yourself, you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the traffic that you gotta worry about. I mean, just be careful in traffic, be aware of your surroundings. There's a lot of people walking around, so just be aware of the pedestrians and the people on birds. I mean, birds are everywhere, so you don't want to hit people because they'll be on the street. So I mean, like, just be aware.
Yeah, like birds and limes, I found that there's not really a designated place for them. Like, it's when I drive birds and lime, or ride them, I've like ridden them around, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, it says you're not allowed to be on the sidewalk, but then you go in the bike lane and there's no bike lane, so it's like,
so you're kind of like
trying to like go on the sidewalks or in the gutter, and it's like, when you're driving, you gotta, in LA especially, Santa Monica,
you gotta give them space. So, I mean, stay in that left lane or whatever. Oh, but here's the thing too, in LA, if you are in the left lane, there's a lot of unprotected left turns, so you'll be stuck in the left lane if somebody in front of you is trying to make that left turn. So that can be annoying.
So stay in the right lane.
Stay in the right lane. I mean, you'll learn how to drive here in LA. You'll be
Stay
fine.
in the left lane, but be ready to like go around people a lot.
Weave in and out of traffic.
Do you ever take people to auditions, like actors?
I don't take people to auditions. I did pick up an actress from Scrubs. I don't know her name, but she is the one with the dark curly hair. I picked her up and I took her to work. So
wait,
that was
who?
Cool.
Wait. You can keep talking. I'm gonna look her up.
It was like around 8:30 in the morning. I picked her up somewhere.
Like she was going to like her...
She's going to the studio.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were going to the studio. She's really nice, and she's
Is it one of these girls or no?
Yes, her. Right there.
Oh. Well, that's a horrible photo, but...
I don't know her name, but yeah, she's really nice.
Judy Reyes?
Yes, her. I picked her up. And she's really nice. She was telling me that when Aretha Franklin passed away, Madonna was giving a speech, and she's like, so Madonna was talking all about herself. And she's telling me about that. She's like,
that's kind of weird.
You know, she's like, she made the speech all about herself. So she was just, you know, filling me in on pop culture.
Honestly, though, that's pretty cool to get the inside scoop, though.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's how you feel about that.
Yeah. What parts of LA do you try to, because I know in LA, I mean, I think LA specifically, there are a lot of like very wealthy areas. Do you try to go towards there, or do you find that they probably order more like Uber Black and like the luxury ones?
Ooh, that's a good question, because you never know who you're gonna get. And I mean, like, okay, so the actress, she got an Uber X, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
going to work. And then the other day, I got this huge, like, Instagrammer, YouTuber, his name is Richard, and he's like a motivational speaker or whatever, and he has like 2.2 million followers. He was in an Uber X.
Yeah.
However, like, there's another person that I know, they'll always get an Uber Lux. Yeah. And it just depends on who the person is, but I don't gravitate
Uber
towards
Black. Uber Black.
Uber Black?
Lyft Lux, Uber Black.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Uber Lux. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'm an Uber X kind of person, so...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I don't gravitate toward the rich neighborhoods or anything, because sometimes it's slow. Sometimes they have their own personal drivers, too.
That's
so they're
true.
not using, you know, Uber or anything
and
like that.
But also, just to, like... give backstory, I know a lot of like wealthy people who they're very frugal, so like they don't like to spend money, and that's why they're rich. So like they try to practice that. I mean, once you reach like a super high status, then it's just probably have your own driver, like ordering the luxury rides. But like your everyday millionaires, they're probably ordering Uber X because it's cheaper or more cost efficient.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that, but then there's a lot of people who like the flash here. So they like to be seen in a black car, you know, just because it makes them feel important. So
yeah,
it's LA for you.
So what area are there certain areas that you try to go towards, or you just kind of go wherever?
Well, since I live in West LA, I usually try to stay in that area and pick up rides, but let's see, there's a lot of people going to LAX. So once I'm at LAX, I mean, you don't know where you're gonna go. Yeah. Game over.
You'll get an hour ride, like in any direction.
You can head to Orange County, you can head to Ventura, I mean.
Do you ever come to Orange County?
Uh-huh.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I think I was in Orange County like last week or something. I don't remember.
Gotcha. So you say you usually only wait like 5 minutes in between a ride?
Yeah, usually it's pretty quick, so you're only waiting around for 5 minutes.
Do you ever like drive around during the ride, during that time, or do you just park somewhere?
You know, I really try to just post up somewhere because I don't like to waste gas, especially when my job is dependent on that gas. So I do try to just post up somewhere. However, sometimes you can't just stop. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but most of the time,
because parking.
Parking, you gotta pay for parking.
Yeah, we're sitting in a parking lot and we just paid like, I don't even look how much it costed. It's probably like
$1.50.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
So this one's not a bad area.
Any other highlights driving in LA?
Any other oh, you just never know. Okay, driving in LA, you just never know who you're gonna meet. So I've met so many people that give me good advice or just really good connections driving in LA.
Yeah.
So like one guy, for example, he was Casey Musgrave's sound guy, like the mixer for her tours. Okay. Casey Musgraves is a country singer and she won 4 Grammys.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that until he told me in the car, and I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing. So, you know, we became friends, and so whenever he's in LA, we'll hang out and stuff. So I mean, like, I wouldn't have met him, I wouldn't have met that YouTuber that's giving me great advice about YouTube. And then the actress, you know, you just never know who you're gonna get. Yeah. You can make good connections.
Any bad rides?
Not necessarily.
Any rides where you're like, oh my gosh, I never want to drive again?
No, I haven't gotten any rides like that. Just some people who are like in a rush, or like in a bad mood. Some people are really stressed out in LA. Yeah. For obvious reasons. I mean, everything's expensive, they hate their life, whatever. But
expectations like up here, and then everyone's like right here. And even if you get here, then it goes way higher.
So
cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a great little introduction to Los Angeles driving as an Uber and a Lyft driver.
Yeah, just have fun, be happy, and
patience with traffic.
Yeah, patience is key.
I will have to learn that.
You will.
La paciencia es una virtud.
Are you?
You speak Spanish, right?
Un poquito.
Okay. That means patience is a virtue. I learned that before. But yeah, I think that's it. It's a pretty good introduction, right?
Yeah, I think
to LA.
So. Yeah.
Anybody thinking about driving in LA? I think you're set now.
You just gotta go for it. And don't be that annoying, really slow driver, but also don't be the asshole
that like cuts people off and stuff.
Oh my god, annoying.
Cool. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions about driving in Los Angeles, California for Uber and Lyft, let us know in the comments section down below. Do not be shy. Let us know your juicy questions. We will go through them, answer all of them, as long as it's not, you know, a dumb question. I know what your teachers always say, there are no stupid questions.
But there are.
I disagree. There are some really
there are some dumb questions out there.
No, I'm just kidding. As long as you're seeking help and you're not just like trolling, then I will actually answer them. So anyways, give this video a big thumbs up. Shout out to Crystal. I don't know if, are we plugging your Instagram now? Are we doing that?
Go ahead and go ahead and follow me on Instagram.
Follow her on Instagram.
It is Crystal R. Gonzalez.
Yeah. Are you promoting your makeup company too?
It's on there.
If you want your makeup done by Crystal.
It's Crystal Paints Faces.
Do you do guys too?
I do actors.
Okay.
Like headshots. It's really natural makeup for guys.
Because most of our audience is male. I think it's like 80% guys, 20% female.
Oh, Okay.
So all the 80% guys out there who want your makeup done,
I'll make it look like you're not wearing it.
that's good. I've had my makeup done before.
For camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like TV stuff.
Yeah, that's normal. It's normal.
Yeah,
You're
they
in
just
LA.
like little touch-up stuff.
Yeah.
Make you not look oily.
Yeah, or like you slept.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great, amazing day. Make sure to subscribe, like, and follow us on social media. All right. Thank you, guys.